Hello everybody! Welcome to my channel. I'm Trish Espina and today we're going to make one of the most iconic dishes of Korean cooking, which is japchae. So for the ingredients, we're going to need 500 grams of dangmyeon. Okay, so this is called dangmyeon noodles. So we need to boil this. This is 500 grams. We need to boil this for 7 minutes and then drain and wash them so that it will stop its cooking process. We're also going to need 5 cloves of garlic, minced, 1 onion, slice, 1 bell pepper. So you can use whatever color you want. Okay, so this is 1 bell pepper and another bell pepper that's different in color for a variety of color. And then we're going to need dried shitake mushroom. I've already, this is 30 grams of dried shitake mushroom and I soaked this in 1 cup of boiling water a while ago. So we need to reserve the juice because we're going to use that. So this is 1 carrot and I'm using half cabbage shredded like this. We're going to use chicken because I don't have beef. Okay, so I usually use beef sirloin sliced thinly, but since it's not available, I'm going to use 400 grams of chicken. Okay, so this is chicken thigh fillet without skin and cut into strips. And then we're going to need oil for frying our garlic later and half cup brown sugar. So we're going to need 3/4 cup of soy sauce, around 3 to 4 tablespoons of sesame oil, and we're going to need sesame seeds for garnish and fried egg. So this is 2 eggs. I put a little bit of salt for a little flavor. So let's start. Just 1 tablespoon and a little bit of pepper. And then we have to mix it well. So before frying. So it will develop a nice flavor, a little bit of saltiness, and it will also create a good color for our chicken while frying. Okay, we will be frying or sautéing our chicken by batches. So this is for 100 grams. I don't want to dump them all in the frying pan all at once. So I'm going to do it in batches so it will seal properly. So this is around 40 ml of oil. I'm not going to use all of them. So, wait for our pan to be very hot, okay? So that when we put our chicken, it's going to seal the chicken nice and well. So, see, our pan is also, already smoking hot. We're going to saute our chicken. Again, we do it by batches. We will saute our chicken in 3 batches so that it will be seared well enough. So see how the chicken did not ooze out the juices. That's what I want. That's why I wanted to do it by batches. So we need to cook our chicken thoroughly and very well. I like using chicken thigh fillet because it is more moist and it is more succulent than using breast. But if you want to use chicken breast fillet, it's all up to you. Okay, so when your chicken is done, get a clean bowl and transfer your chicken and do the rest of the batches. Again, I will do the rest of the chicken for 2 more batches. So we have finished sautéing all our chicken, and then we're going to use the remaining oil. In sautéing our garlic. Again, we don't want to brown the garlic. So don't worry about the bits and pieces that the chicken that's stuck on the bottom, because as long as it's not burned, still okay. So we don't need to brown our garlic, and then put our onion and then our pepper. So we will be squeezing out all the water from the soaked shiitake mushroom, but I will reserve it because I'm going to use it later. And saute it with the rest of the vegetables. Okay, I'm going to put my chicken. So, it's a little dry, but I don't want to add too much oil because I'm going to add sesame oil later. So, I don't want it to be too oily. So, while our vegetable is cooking, let's prepare the sauce. So, in the same bowl where I prepared the chicken with all the juices remaining inside, let's put 1 cup of water. Our juice from our dried mushroom, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and 3/4 cup of soy sauce. So mix well and make sure that your sugar is completely dissolved before adding it to your sauteed vegetables. Okay, so I'm going to put my carrots. If you like it sweet, you can add sweetness by adding brown sugar. But we don't like it too sweet here, so I'm going to stick with just that 1/2 cup of brown sugar. And we're going to pour this liquid in the pan. So make sure that you scrape the bottom of the pan to scrape off all the flavors, because it's going to add a lot of flavor in your japchae, in your noodles. Okay, once it's really boiling like this, you can add your japchae noodles. Again, this is dangmyeon. This is 1/2 kilo of dangmyeon, or 500 grams of dangmyeon. And your cabbage. Koreans usually use spinach, but since I cannot find spinach, I'm going to use cabbage, because this is how Filipinos enjoy our noodles or our pancit. So after around 5 to 6 minutes, all the liquid is absorbed by the noodles. We can already turn off the heat and add our sesame oil. So I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of sesame oil. And mix it. So don't worry about the remaining liquid, because as it cools down, it's going to be absorbed by our noodles. And then, while this is cooling down, and while all the remaining liquid will be absorbed, I'm going to transfer this to a bowl so that it will not overcook. Because there's still remaining heat in the pan, it's going to cause carry overcooking even if it's already off the heat. So I've transferred our japchae into a big bowl, and then I'm going to garnish with a sprinkle of sesame seeds, and then I'm going to fry egg and then put it on top. So let's go fry the egg. Again, this is just for garnish. You can totally omit this if you don't want to do this. So with the 2 eggs, I have prepared 2 crepe-like fried eggs, and then wait for it to cool down and then roll like this, and then slice it very thinly. So we're going to have like egg noodles that we can sprinkle on top. Okay, so we're going to put this as garnish on top of our japchae. Okay, that's it. Now let's try our japchae. Okay, so it's still hot. See? So I'm going to mix it so that it will get the moist part at the bottom. And I'm going to add more egg. Good. Just the right amount of sweetness, saltiness, and I really love their sesame oil. The smokiness that it gives to the dish is amazing. I want more chicken. It's good. Next time I'm going to make kimbap with this. So in order for you to enjoy dishes like this, make sure to click like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.